Chosen one, welcome back to another YouTube channel. So listen to this, chosen one. They haven't changed and they won't change, right? So chosen one, you had narcissistic people in your life, whether in a partner form, mother, father, and stuff like that, right? We are all human. We do mistakes, we apologize, we work on ourselves, and we change. And every time a person who's not narcissistic, they do something to you, chosen one, you will always know this was not really them and stuff like that, right? Because there are seasons when you are broken and you can make mistakes, maybe lash out on somebody or do something that you didn't mean to do, right? That your true self would have never done. All right. So, and then there are people, chosen one, that are narcissistic people that do things purposely. Is their plan. The enemy is here to steal, right? So when the enemy is here to steal, he uses people to steal your peace, steal this from you. So those people, I mean the people that their mission is there to just destroy you, they haven't changed. Even if it's your mother, chosen one, even if she can call you, hey honey, I missed you, blah blah. The moment you answer that phone call, she has a new victim. She'll be telling you, can you believe your brother is so naughty, he's this, he's this, he's this. They always have a new victim. There's something we call venting. Can tell your friends, oh, my husband did this today. It's just like letting it out, but not meaning that you are that your victim, you hate them or anything. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking narcissistic people. Those of you guys who know narcissistic people, you know what I'm talking about. They haven't changed. They might come with a different mask, but they haven't changed. That mask is just to pretend to you and make you fall for the games, the lies, the manipulation. Maybe they need you at the time they're not feeling well, they're sick in the hospital. They need you to be checking on them, to be supporting them. Best believe when they heal, they'll tell you, it's not like it's not like I needed you. Even if it's your husband, he might tell you, oh, I'm here for the kid. They're lying. They're not telling the truth. The truth is not in them. Chosen, once you discover that, you will distance yourself from a lot of people because they won't change. It's a hopeless situation. They might pretend like they've changed when it comes to you because they realize you are not the one. You don't take that thing they do, right? But immediately you hear how they talk about the next person and the next person and the next person and the next person, chosen one. They won't change. There's someone that I haven't spoken to for 2 years or 2.5. So this person, we reconnected and stuff like that. We started talking, right? So I thought maybe the person, like, were childish at the time, they've changed and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'm open to listen, to hear, blah blah. The moment, chosen one, the person opened their mouth to Jesus, narcissistic language. The person spoke exactly what I ran away from, was exactly what they said. Immediately I was like, oops, you didn't change. You will not change. You wanted to speak to me just because maybe you wanted to see how far with my life, what you have missed in my life and stuff like that. But change? No, you haven't changed. I look at this person, I just said, nah, I'm not interested. There won't be communication anymore. With that word, chosen one, that's why it's good to be awakened. Once you awaken to those people, once you know what these people do, chosen one, the moment they just say, you already know what they're trying to say, you already know their languages and stuff like that, but they won't change. I remember the narcissist that used to put the hands on me, or this light, the narcissist that used to put their hands on me, right? Every now and then they will come to me and say, hey, these hands, they're not meant to hurt you, they're meant to be protecting you. The moment I fall for the relationship again, chosen one, guess what? Back to zero. Here they come again, doing the same thing. Even the cheating never stopped till I had to leave the relationship. It would be pretense for few weeks or so, and then right there, We're back exactly where I was trying to run away from. We'll be back there. It used to shock me, like, don't you get it? You know, they don't change, chosen one. A normal human being might be like, nah, I'm wrong. Let me change my ways. And they will apologize and they will mean it. And you will see through their action that they meant what they said. But with narcissistic people, it's just an act. Sometimes it's because they failed where they went to. So they have to come and check your temperature. But they won't change, unfortunately. Even if it's your father, even if you haven't seen your father for 10 years, it is, as long as he's a narcissist, when you see him on the 10th year, he's still the same. They do not change, chosen one. How can you change when you don't go for therapy, you don't believe in God? How are you going to change? Till now, I depend on God to be a good person. I depend on God to do the right things all the time. How are you going to change when you don't depend on God? How are you going to change when you don't believe in nothing that is good? Every time you're around them, you realize nothing that they listen to has anything to do with change or developing yourself or anything. It's all about things that has nothing to do with that. So how are you going to change? How are you going to recover from that narcissistic behavior? It shows that's a lie. You haven't changed. Even if it's your mother, chosen one, even if you have children and you miss that, may you wish that your children had a grandmother, just let it go. Let go of the idea of what it could have been. Bury it. Keep it moving. God will always provide people that will come and be what your mother was supposed to do to you and your children. They won't change. They never will. They don't want to, as a matter of fact, because the narcissistic behavior is what they survive with. If they're not narcissistic people, then which means they're going to be good people. It's going to be boring for them. They don't want to change. They want to do the things that they do because it's entertainment to them. Seeing you crying, seeing you miserable, seeing you wishing that they change, seeing you believing that when they tell you that they change, seeing you believing it, and then they go right back and do what they told you they won't do. They like that. It's fuel to them. It's entertainment. They look at you like, huh, she believed I was going to change. He believed I was going to change. I'm not doing that. And they laugh at you. It's so disappointing when you have gone out of your way to heal and change and stuff like that. When you reconnect with your family only to find they're still the same, it's so disappointing. There's nothing as disappointing as that. But chosen one, you have to accept people for who they are. You are not God. You can't change them. You have to accept that they are who they are and let them be and leave them like that. If they see you changing, they see how you operate. If they're interested in your God, they will ask you and you can answer. But sometimes they just want to come and pretend for a while. They'll mirror you and pretend like they're who you are not, who they're not. It's so disappointing. Once you recognize someone's spirit chosen one, you have only one choice: to let them go and keep it moving. You'll be all right, chosen one. I believe me. I've been surviving by myself for years. God connected me to people, strangers that helped me, that loved me more than my family have ever loved me, that supported me. So, chosen one, you need to let them go. They won't change. Full stop. I love you. Let's take a deep breath. I love you.